直播的时候你合适你放旁边了。Hello everyone, I'm Nora from Sinopos. Hello, I'm Hannah from Sinopos Host Factory. Sinopos is a company that offers one-stop hydraulic service. We have our own factories. Our hoses have been sold around 80 countries such as Europe, the Middle East, Australia, Russia, Malaysia, and so on. So you can believe our products. And we also have high-level service where you can get 100% care after buying our products. We export hydraulic hose, industrial hose, PVC hose, fittings, adapter, hose machine, pneumatic hoses, pneumatic fittings, all kinds of hydraulic products. Today I'm going to introduce hydraulic hose firstly and show our samples and technical specifications. Hydraulic hose with different standards, including 1SN, 2SN, R1, R2, 4SP, 4SH, R12, R5, R3T, and I will choose some samples to show the hose specifications and other details. If you have any questions, you can leave comments below. Okay, now I choose one simple hydraulic hose, 1SN. You can see the hose ley line from the surface. And the center hose 1SN, the size is 1/4 inch. And this is a working pressure. This is a hydraulic hose 1SN, 1/4 inch. This hose is reinforced with one wire braided. 1SN and R1, 1SC, R16, R17, R5. The hose structures are same. It's with one wire braided. And this is a 1SN 1/4 inch. We show the hose brand and its specification on the hose ley line. And we sell our customers with our brand Sinopos. And we also produce the brand with our customers' brands. And we also provide the ley line design service. And this is the Sinopos 1SN R1, 1/4 inch, and the working pressure, the Marshall certificate. Okay, this is the 1SN R1. And next, I will show some samples for two-wheel reinforcement. Just to introduce the one steel wheel braided, and I will show the two-wheel braided. Look at this is two-wheel steel wheel braided, and you can see the hose ley line. It also have our logo. The color is red, and also the EN853 2SN, DN 12.5 mm, and also it is SAE 100 R280. The size you can see is 1/2 inch, and the working pressure also right down in the ley line is 27.6 MPa, about 4,000 psi. It also has the Marshall certificate, and you can see our Marshall number. Our house, Sinopos House Factory, have our own Marshall certificates. We could show our Marshall certificate numbers on the house ley line, and you can check the Marshall certificate from our official website. This is our number. marshal certificate number, and the house ley line could be different designs with different brands and colors. You can design red color, blue color, orange color, black, and if you want, and we can make it for you. And this is the two lesson to still wear reading. This is not clear, but I want to show the more clear sample for you. Look at this is to still wear graded. It is clear to see. This is 2SN. The horse is reinforced with two steel wheel reinforcements. 2SN, R2, 2SE, R17. These three different standards. Houses are reinforced with two steel wheel braided in layer. Okay, this is 2SN, two wheel hydraulic hose.
Okay, next I choose one simple hydraulic spiral hose. The high working pressure hydraulic spiral hose 4SP. You can see the hose structure from the hose. You can see the hose structure from the hose surface. This hose is reinforced with the 4-wire spiral reinforced, and this is the 4SP. We also have 4SH. These two structure hoses are both reinforced with 4 spiral wire spiral reinforced hydraulic hose 4SP and 4SH. You can see the working pressure, the Marshall certificate, and this is the 4SP.
And 4SP and 4SH is also the 4 steel wheel braiding. High working pressure hydraulic spiral hoses for SH. You can see the hose structure is like the for SP, and this hose with 4 wheel spiral reinforced. This and it also has our the standard is EN856, and also you can check the diameter, the house ley line, the working pressure, and then the processing pressure you can calculate, and it also have the Marshall certificate, also Marshall certificate number. The sample is 3.38 inch, and you can see the working pressure, Marshall certificate. For SH, for SP is both for steel wheel braiding. Like this, you can see the reinforcement. This is for SH, for SP.
And for hydraulic hoses for 1SN, 2SN, we produce the sizes from 1/4 inch to 2 inch. For small sizes, 1/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 3/8 inch, 5/8 inch, and 3/4 inch and 1 inch. These small sizes, the hoses will produce soft hose mandrel, and soft hose mandrel is PP mandrel. We produce the hose with one soft hose mandrel. The length for one piece is 150 meters. So this package for the small sizes. The standard length package is 100 meters or 50 meters one package. Our customers could accept the less.
If the one package, the length is between 95 meters to 105 meters, if our customers could accept the size of the lenses, the price will be a little lower than the standard lens.
And for the big sizes, 1 and 1/2 inch, 1 and 1/4 inch, 2 inch, these three bigger sizes will produce a hose with a hard steel hose mandrel. The package is 40 meters or 20 meters, and we suggest customers to use 20 meters because one package is too heavy. We had the hose with 40 meters. One package is very heavy and not very convenient for customers to move the hoses, and that's our suggestion.
Mm, After introduce the hydraulic hoses, I will clarify our factory labor test. Before the hose production, we will test our hose material, such as rubber, steel, and we will test the rubber harness adhesive and also the steelware. We make our material test before our production. Only the laboratory signature and the material can put into production. If not, pass our test on the not good material will not put our production. And this is the test our material before production.
And next, I'll introduce our hydraulic hose.
And after the hose is finished, and we test each outer of the hoses and make sure each piece of the hoses have no defective points, no leakage. If one piece of the hoses have some bad and defective, we call the hose and we find out no any defective one of hoses to our customers. We sell our perfect products to our customers. Okay, that is the hydraulic hoses.
And we produce hydraulic hoses, and we also produce R3, R6, and R5. And I will just have a brief introduction on the hoses because for hydraulic hoses, most customers they buy a large quantity for 1 SN, 2 SN, R2, R1, for SP, and for SP chip. Okay, now I choose a simple. This is our hydraulic hose R6, and the size is 3/8 inch. And you can see the working pressure, the measure certificate. And this one is the R6. R6, the standard is EN 84854, and for R6, this is the 3/8 inch, and you can see the working pressure 112 bar. And hydraulic hose, some customers they use the R3 and R6 for the multi-purpose rubber hose. And that means this hose is not only we use for the oil, but also could use for the air and water. And this is R6. This hose working pressure is a little higher than the normal industrial rubber hose. Like this one, the working pressure 112 bar. And for rubber air hose, rubber water hose, and rubber oil hose. And this one is the R6.
And I will show you some different hoses. This is R5. You can see it's different from the normal, like this, the regular surface. And this is fiber braided hole. You can see the appearance. The outer cover is a fiber braided. This is R5, and R5. You can check. You can see the logo. The brown color is white. You can design your like key color and your logo in the hose line. And it also has the SAE 100R5, the size 5/8 inch in the diameter, metric meter, 60 mm, the working pressure, 10.3 MPa, 1,500 PSI. Also have the maturity certificate or maturity number. These are five: the inner tube and the mirror and the outer cover is a fiber reinforcement, fiber braided, and some customers they request R5 with a high working pressure, working temperature. The temperature can up to 150 degree, and we produce this one. Except the black color, we have different colors. If you need, we have the blue R5, such as blue one, R5, the working pressure may higher than the standard one. For the standard R5, the working temperature is between 100 degree, and the blue one, the working temperature can reach to 150 degree for the higher working pressure applications we use.
Okay, for this sample, this sample is R14. R14, we also call it the Teflon hose. The inner tube is the nylon tube with the stainless steel net, and another Teflon hose is smooth core tube with the stainless braided. This hose is a corrugated tube, and we also have the smooth core tube, different inside the tube, and both with the stainless steel wire braided net. And for the Teflon hose, we produce the hoses with different thickness. If some customers market, they use the thinner wall, and we produce the wall thickness according to the customer's request. For the thin wall thickness, the price will be lower than the thick wall thickness. For example, for the 1 1/4 inch Teflon hose, we produce 1 millimeter more thickness, and we also could produce 0.75 millimeter for this size. For these sizes, and if customers need different thickness, we could produce at the customer's request. Okay, this one is the Teflon hose, R14 hoses.
And for the hydraulic hoses, we also supply the fittings and firewalls, and the fittings with different thread, like the metric, the SP thread, MPT, GIC, and the female fitting and male fitting straight 45 degree, 90 degree, and the flange and the ferrules. We could supply the fittings for the braided hose, and we also could supply the fittings for the spiral hose, such as the braided hose R1, R2, spiral hose for SP, for SH. We can all supply the fittings of them. And same for the ferrules. Hydraulic fittings, we can supply the separating fittings and ferrules, and we can also, you can see this is a one-piece fitting. We can supply it.
And now I choose one fitting. This is the GIC male female fitting. And these fittings produced with the carbon steel wire with the white link, completed with the different sizes from the size 1/4 inch to 2 inch. This one is the small one, and this one is 11/16 inch. And we also supply ferrule. We supply hose for customers, And 5 for ferrules we could use for both for 1 SN and 2 SN hoses. For the small one, 1/2 inch female is used for 1 and 1/2 inch hoses. And we also produce flange, like the 19-degree flange. We produce the flange with the 3 different working pressure. It's 13,000 psi, 6,000 psi, and 9,000 psi. We have different type of flange. According to the working pressure, we also could accept the flange OEM. Some customers they require the flange with a longer tube. We also produce as longer tube and think the flange part. And for it can be thicker than the standard one. Some customers they ask for the thickness, and the flange part thickness can reach to 45 millimeter. We can also provide a longer tube, and this one can be inserted into the hoses.
Except we supply the hoses and the feed hoses, fittings and ferrules, and also have the hose assembly. Because this is one hose assembly. The workshop they have the gripping machines. Our customers could order assembly with the fuel meters, with the ferrules and fittings put together. We made holes in our factory workshop. The fittings insert into hoses, into hoses, and the ferrule we equipped together. This is a finished hose assemblies. Okay, that is all the introduction of the hydraulic hoses.
And next, I'll choose a few industrial rubber hose. And before that, I'll have a short introduction of industrial rubber hose. And we produce the industrial rubber hose with the sizes from 1/4 inch to 1 inch. The small sizes 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 5/8 inch, and 1 inch. These small sizes. We produce hoses with different two types. One is with a smooth cover, and the other one is with a wrap cover. The both hoses are with 20 bar working pressure. For the small sizes are rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose, and twin welding hose, gasoline hose, and the oxygen hoses. These are the small sizes. We produce hose with 1 meter, one package. The hose cover two different types. One is a smooth cover and the other one is a close wrapped. Both are 20 bar working pressure. Rubber air hose, rubber oil hose, rubber water hose, twin welding hose, oxygen hose, gasoline hose. And this is a small size rubber hose.
I want to introduce the twin welding hose. The popular sizes of the twin welding hose is 1/4 inch, and we sell the twin welding hose with a brass fitting to USA markets. It's a very popular hoses at the USA market. We sell the 50 feet 75 feet and 100 feet one package with a brass fitting to USA market, and the colors could be produced to customers according to a customer's market. So normally is the green red one, and blue red one. The normal two types, green red twin welding hose and blue red twin welding hose. The popular size is 1/4 inch. This is the twin welding hose. We also provide the American fittings and American standard fittings.
And this one is a black rubber air hose, 20 bar working pressure, and the cover in the smooth one. Smooth rubber air hose with the pressure bar with the working pressure 20 bar. The bursting pressure is the 60 bar. For industrial rubber hose, the bursting pressure is 3 times working pressure. 20 bar working pressure and 60 bar bursting pressure. The hose must be used under the working pressure. If the hose is used under the higher application pressure, the hose need be working with a higher pressure. Okay, this one is a smooth one. Smooth air rubber hose and 20 bar working pressure.
This one is smooth one. It's under the rubber surface. We could produce the smooth surface. And for the smooth air rubber hose, water hose, oil hoses, we produce a hose with different colors, different outcover. The outcover could be different colors, like the red color, blue color, yellow color, then one different color. Um, the the normal working pressure is 20 bar, and the bursting pressure maybe 3 times, 16 bar. The sample, this you can see this is the size is 3/8 inch, inner diameter 10 mm. This is smooth air rubber hose.
And this is the small size industrial rubber hose. I just got short conclusion about the small sizes. Rubber air hose, rubber oil hose, rubber water hose. It can be smooth cover, and the other one could be close wrapped surface. 20 bar working pressure. Bursting pressure is the 60 bar. One package could be 100 meters or 50 meters, one package. Rubber air hose, rubber oil hose, and twin welding hose, gasoline hose.
And for the bigger sizes, industrial rubber hose from the size 1.1 inch to 8 inch, we produce the industrial rubber hose bigger sizes. Industrial rubber hoses with a hard steel hose mandrel, one hard steel hose mandrel that is normal 60 meters. So for the bigger sizes, industrial rubber hoses, one package could be 60 meters or 60 meters or 20 meters, 30 meters. According to the hose mandrel, we also, according to the hose size, we pack the hoses with different lengths. For the bigger size, like the 8 inch industrial rubber hose, we cut the hoses with 10 meters, one piece. For the small sizes like 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, we pack the hoses with 30 meters, 60 meters. For the bigger sizes like the 4, 5, 6, 8, we pack the hose with 20 meters or one package. For the bigger sizes industrial rubber hose, we produce the hoses with 10 bar working pressure or 20 bar working pressure. The bursting pressure is 10 bar, 60 bar, 20 bar, and 30 bar. Same with the small sizes. The bursting pressure is 3 times working pressure. For the big size, we could supply the oil section, discharge hose, air suction and discharge hose, and the water and water suction and discharge hose.
And we also supply chemical hose, food hose, concrete hose, and sandblast hoses. And next, we'll introduce the PVC hose. PVC hose including PVC garden hose, PVC braided hose, PVC transparent braided hose, transparent clear hose, PVC lay flat hose, PVC steel wire hose, PVC high pressure spray hose. And this is our introduction of PVC hose product range. I choose one simple like this one. And this one is the PVC garden hose. PVC garden hose. And you can see the surface. We put the PVC garden hose on the size is 1 inch and the working pressure is 10 bar. This is a PVC garden hose. For the garden hoses, the popular sizes for the garden hose is 1 and 1/2 inch, 5/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. For garden hose, we sell the 1/2 inch and 5/8 inch with very large quantities. And some customers also order the sizes 3/4 inch and 1 inch.
Okay, sir, I see your comments, but um, our hose machines, normally the cutting machine and the crimping machine, to make the crimp the hose with the fittings and fabric together. And about you start the machine, we commonly don't have, but if you want, um, uh, or you can see our website and our products catalog, and you can leave comments below, and we have the sales to contact you. You can discuss the impression of them to tell them you want what machines or another products. Okay, sir, I see you email or the website, maybe the email, and we have the person, the sales to connect to you, okay?
Now we'll introduce the PVC garden hose. Because the hose not very high working for the PVC hoses, because the hoses are not very high working pressure, so for the PVC hoses, it's normal use for the home or construction. And this charges air or the water. This is a PVC garden hose.
Okay, sir, I will send you a full catalog and ask your email address waiting for us, okay? Thank you, your comments.
Okay, this hose is a 1 inch PVC garden hose. We pack the PVC garden hose 1/2 inch with 1 meters or 90 meters by package. We produce different colors with the yellow, green color, yellow color, and red color. For example, we sell Philippines market with the green color, green garden hose, red garden hose. The popular size for PVC garden hose is 1/2 inch. We sell 1 meters or 50 meters to our customers. For hose like the UK, Europe market, and the USA, Philippines, Australia, these markets are very big market for the PVC garden hoses. If you also in these countries, you can try these products. It's a very popular product. And customers, they buy the hoses from the hardware center or the market, hardware market, supermarket. For the supermarket, our customers, they use the hoses with the package 25 feet, 50 feet, with a water spray gun with the plastic package. Then package, our customer distribute the hoses. the hose package to the hardware market, the supermarket, and that's the introduction of PVC garden hose.
Okay, I will introduce the PVC clear transparent hose. This is a single one. The hose is without the braided reinforcement. Some customers use the hose for the construction. It is a level hose to make sure the construction is one the same level, same height. Construction level hose. This is a transparent clear hose construction level hose to discharge the air, the water. Popular sizes for these hoses are 3, 5, 4 inch, 3, 8 inch, 5, 6 inch, 1/2 inch. For hoses, few customers are for the bigger size. Most um, customers ask for the same size in PVC clear transparent hose. These hoses are not for the food. We don't produce the food grade hoses only for the garden usage, for the construction, and for the industrial hose applications, not for food. Now, no, these hoses could be used to discharge the food grade or the food liquid. And we also have the PVC steelware hose. It is used for suction, discharge water and oil. And this hose could be connected with the cam lock, connected the suction water from the within the lowering working pressure. If the working pressure is higher, you have better to choose the rubber suction discharge hose. For the PVC hose, the hose working pressure common is around 6, 7, 8 bar. It couldn't be used on higher working pressure.
And for the low pressure section and discharge hose, PVC steel wire hose or the PVC spiral hose are okay, but least high working pressure is better to choose the rubber one. And we supply the PVC steel wire rubber hose. And another one PVC hose is PVC Layflan hose. We supply the Layflan hose with 3 temperature working pressure, and that is 5 bar, 6 bar, and 8 bar. The sizes are from 3/4 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch, and 8 inch. With this different working pressure for some customers could be also use the PV Layflan hose. But the PVC Layflan hose is with a higher working pressure, and that is UV, and it could be used for longer working time. If you use the PE Layflan hose, and it is okay for 1 and 2 times, but the working pressure PE Layflan hose is easily after you use some time. Of course, the PVC Layflan hose is much cheaper than PE Layflan hose, and we sell the PVC Layflan hose is much cheaper than PE Layflan hose. We sell the PVC Layflan hose 6 inch, 3 inch with the cam lock Type C and Type E. We make the hose assembly to our Australia customers. They use these hoses for the plant because the Australian and New Zealand they have a big farmland. They use hoses to the irrigation, and another type of PVC hose is a high pressure PVC spray hose. This hose could be with the 60 bar working pressure or 80 bar working pressure. Of course, we also produce the PVC spray hose with 20 bar working pressure. So for PVC iron hose or PVC spray hose, if you need this hose, you couldn't worry about the working pressure. Because of applications under some working pressure, PVC iron hose, PVC spray hose, Okay, that's a short introduction of our PVC hose.
Except the hydraulic hose fitting, ferro assembly, industrial hose, PVC hose, and we also have the pneumatic hoses and pneumatic fittings. We Sonopause also export pneumatic to include the needle tubes, PU tubes, PE tubes, and we don't produce this hose with our factory. We have partner factory for many years. It's tested, it's good quality. The hoses with the pneumatic tubes, we produce the hoses with standard SAE J8 44. The standard DIN324, we produce the pneumatic tubes with these two standards. Pneumatic tubes, we also supply the pneumatic fittings like PUC, PUT, PC, different types of pneumatic fittings. These pneumatic fittings assembly with pneumatic tubes. These hoses I just introduced. We also could supply the tube air braided hose with standard SAE H44 rubber braided hose in the air conditioned hose. And the radiator hoses for the trunk of a car and the silicone hose. You can see our samples in our catalog. And if you are interested in our products, you can leave comments and we will send you our products catalog and have the person to contact you. We also supply the PV catalog for different material with different types like type A, type B, type C, type D, E, DC, and DP. Have different types of catalog. Uh, they can use for the different hoses, industrial hose, and it also has the ferrules. So the ham catalogs they have different material and they use the different fittings. And you can tell us your application, and we will recommend suitable products for you.
And now we'll choose some samples to introduce our hydraulic hose. And now I choose one simple hydraulic hose, 1SN. You can see the hose lay line from the surface. Sinopose 1SN, and the size is 1/4 inch. And this one is the working pressure, the Masha certificate. This is a hydraulic hose 1SN 1/4 inch. This hose is reinforced with one wire braided. 1SN R1, 1SC R16, R17, R5. The hose structures are same. It's with one wire braid reinforced. And this one is the 1SN 1/4 inch. The working pressure, the Masha certificate. We show the hose brand and the specification on the hose lay line. We sell our customers with our brand Sinopose, and we can also produce the hose brand with our customers' brand. And we also provide the hose lay line design service. And this is a Sinopose 1SN R1 1/4 inch. And you can see the working pressure and Masha certificate. Okay, this is the 1SN R1.
And I will next introduce two steel wire braided and is normal the two steel wire braided and about the hose you can see the symbol or logo and the ground color is red and our standard EN8532SN SAE 100 R280 and the DN is 12.5 mm, and also have the working pressure in the ley line is 27.6 MPa, 4,000 psi. Also, our moisture certificate, our certificate number. This is 2SN, and our signpost host factory also have our own moisture certificate. We could show our moisture certificate number on the house ley line. You could check the moisture certificates from the official website, like this. This is the moisture number. The house ley line could be different designs with different brand colors. This is 2SN. The house is reinforced with 2 wires. 2SN, R2, 2SC, R17. These 3 different standard houses are reinforced with 2 stereo braided layers. Okay, this is 2SN.
And next, I will choose one simple hydraulic spiral hose, high working pressure hydraulic spiral hose, 4SP. And you can see the brand samples, and the size is 3/8 inch, and the working pressure and moisture certificate. You can see the hose structure from the hose surface. This hose is reinforced with the 4-wire spiral reinforced, and this is the 4SP. We also have 4SH. This imposes the 3/8 inch, the working pressure, the moisture certificate. 4SP and 4SH, these 2 standard hoses are both reinforced with 4 steel wire spiral reinforced. Hydraulic hose 4SP and 4SH, side hose 4SP and 4SH, and the working pressure, the moisture certificate.
Hello everyone to enjoy our live show, and I will introduce for steel wire spiral hoses. For SH, for SP is also for steel wire braided. Like this, you can see this reinforcement. 1, 2, 3, 4 for steel wire braided, and our logo like this center post. This the sample is for SP, but for SH is like this. Logo. You like what color? Orange, black, blue. Everyone. Okay, dear, I see your WhatsApp number, and we have the person to contact you and tell them what you want to produce. Okay. And if you have some questions, you can now leave the comments below, and I will tell you, okay? On the logo, like orange, blue, yellow, different colors you want. And except our Signpost logo, you can tell us your company name. We can design the logo for you. The for SH for SP, these 2 standard hoses are both reinforced with 4 steel wire spiral reinforced. For SH, working pressure and the moisture certificate is normally this.
And for hydraulic hoses for 1SN, 2SN, we produce the sizes from 1/4 inch to 2 inch. For small sizes, 1/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 3/8 inch, 5/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. These small sizes the hose we produce soft hose mandrel, and soft hose mandrel is PP hose mandrel. We produce hose with 1 soft hose mandrel. The length for one piece is 150 meters. So the package for the small sizes, The standard length package is 100 meters or 50 meters. Our customers could accept the length.
If the one package, the length is between 95 meters to 105 meters, if our customers could accept two sizes of the lenses, the price will be little lower than the standard length. For the bigger sizes, 1.1 inch, 1.1 inch, 2 inch, the three bigger sizes. We produce a hose with a hard steel hose mandrel. The package is usually 40 meters or 20 meters, and we suggest customers to use 20 meters because one package is 40 meters and the bigger size is too heavy to pack to deliver, and we had the hoses it's not very convenient for customers to move the houses. Okay.
The next one will introduce our factory rubber test. Before the production, we make test, rubber test, and the steel wire test at our lab. We test the rubber adhesive harness and the steel wire. We make our material test before production. And after the hose finished, we test each outer of the hoses and make sure each piece of the hoses have no defective points. If one piece of the hoses have some defective points, we'll cut the hose and find all they know any defective points and send the hoses to our customers. And that's hydraulic hoses.
And we will produce hydraulic hoses like R3, R6, R6, R5, and this is a sample. You can see like this is R6. Its working pressure may be lower, and you can see the standard SAE 100 R6. The size says 3/8 inch and the diameter 10 mm. Working pressure 28 bar. 106 psi, breaking pressure 112 it's write down the bursting pressure in the ley lines and also the hydraulic hose, but you can design your logo like this. Such customers use R3, R6 for the multi-purpose rubber hoses. That means the hose is not only we use for the oil, but it could use for the air and the water. These hoses working pressure a little higher than the normal industrial rubber hose, like the working pressure 215 psi rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose. This is R3, R6.
And this one is the R5. Our cover is the fiber braided, and this is the R5. The inner tube and the layer and out cover is the fiber braided, fiber reinforced, and this is the R5. And some customers, they request the R5 with a high working temperature. The temperature can up to 115 degrees, and we produce this one is the black one, and we also produce the blue one. The blue one R5, the working pressure is higher than the standard R5. For the standard R5, the working temperature is between 100 degrees, and for the blue one, the working temperature can reach up to 115 degrees. For higher working pressure applications, use the blue one.
Okay, except the normal hoses like the smooth surface, rough surface, fiber body surface is special. Like I can see, material appearance is the steel appearance. The sample is Teflon hose R 14, and the inner tube is a nylon tie tube with a stainless steel nuts, and another table horse is smooth or to withstand stainless grading. So this is contour tube, and this another is smooth contour, different inside tube, and both with the stainless steel wheel graded nuts. And for the Teflon horse, we produce a horse with different thickness. I can tell you application you want what you thickness, and for some customers market use a thinner wall, and we produce a wall thickness according to the customer's request. For the thin wall thickness, the price will be lower than the thick wall thickness. For example, for the 1.14-inch Teflon house, we produce 1 mm more thickness, and we also could produce um, 0.75 mm for the sizes. The customers is different thickness we could produce as customers requires. This is Teflon hose are 14.
And for hydraulic hoses, we also supply the fittings and the ferrules. The fittings with different thread like the metric, ESP, thread, MPP, JIC, and the female fitting and male fitting, straight, 45-degree, 90-degree, and the flange and the ferrules. We could supply the fittings for the braided hose, and we also could supply the fittings for the spiral hose, and same for the ferrules. Hydraulic fittings. We could supply the separate fittings and ferrules. We also could supply the one-piece fittings. And now I choose one fitting, and this is the JIC female fitting. And these fittings produced with a carbon steel with the white ink, completed with the different size from the sizes 1/4 inch to 2 inch. This one is the small one, 11/16 inch. And we also supply the ferrule. The ferrule can use for 1SN and 2SN hoses. We supply the hoses for the customers, and the ferrules could use for both for 1SN and 2SN hoses. For the 1/2 inch female, it's used for 1 and 1/4 inch hoses. We also supply the flange. We supply the 45-degree and 90-degree flange. We produce the flange with 3 different working pressure, and it's 3,000 psi, 6,000 psi, and 9,000 psi. We have different types of flange. According to the working pressure, we also could accept the flange OEM. Some customers they request the flange with a longer tube. We also produce the longer tube and can sink the flange part. The flange part also could be thicker than the standard one, and some customers they ask for the thickness. For the flange part, thickness can reach up to 45 mm. And for the fittings, this part it can be inserted into the hoses.
After introduce the fittings, I will introduce the hose assemblies. Like this piece, this is hose the fitting insert into hose, and this is a ferrule clipped together. The workshop, they have the clipping machines. Our customers could order the assembly with a few meters with the ferrules and fittings clipped together. we made holes in our factory workshop. The fittings inserted into the hoses and the ferrule we clipped together. This is the finished hose assemblies. And about fitting and ferrule, this may be the separate part fitting and ferrule and clipped together. We also have the one-piece fitting. Don't the ferrule and the fitting is together. This is a like this. This is a finished house assemblies. This is the introduction of the hydraulic hose.
And next, we'll choose a few industrial rubber hoses. And before that, we'll have a short introduction of industrial rubber hose. I will produce the industrial rubber hose with the size from 1/4 inch to 1 inch. The small sizes 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 5/8 inch, and 1 inch. The small sizes. We produce the hoses with two different types. One is with a smooth cover and the other one is with a round cover. The both hoses are with 20 bar working pressure. For the small sizes are rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose, and twin welding hose, gasoline hose, and the oxygen hose. These are the small sizes. We produce the hose with 1 meters one package. The hose cover two different types. One is a smooth cover and the other one is a close wrapped. Both are 20 bar working pressure. Rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose, twin welding hose, oxygen hose, gasoline hose. These are the small sizes rubber hoses.
I will have an introduction of the twin welding hose. The twin welding hose, the popular size of the twin welding hose is 1/4 inch, and we sell the twin welding hose with the brass fitting to USA market. It's very popular hose in the USA market. We sell the 15 feet, 75 feet, and 100 feet one package with brass fittings to USA market. This one twin welding hose. The color could be produced customers markets according to the customer market. If you market you want to use yellow like other color, you can tell us and we according to your request to produce. But the normally is a green red one, and a blue red one. The normal two times green red twin welding hose and the blue twin welding hose. The popular size is 1/4 inch. This is twin welding hose. We also provide the American standard fittings welding hose.
And now we choose one pimple, and this one is a black rubber air hose, 20 bar working pressure, and the cover is the smooth one, smooth rubber air hose with the working pressure 20 bar. And the bursting pressure is the 60 bar. For the industrial rubber hose, the bursting hose is 3 times working pressure, 20 bar working pressure, and 60 bar bursting pressure. The hose must be used under the working pressure. If the hose is used under the higher application pressure, the hose need be worked with the higher pressure. Okay, this is the smooth one, smooth air rubber hose, and the working pressure 20 bar. For size is 3/8 inch.
For the smooth air rubber hose, water hose, oil hoses, we produce a hose with different colors, different cover. All the cover could be different colors like red, blue, yellow, orange, black, different colors. And the yellow rubber air hose is normally the 20 bar working pressure with the bursting pressure maybe 3 times 16 pressure. And this is the smooth wrapped rubber, smooth air rubber hose. The small size maybe the small size maybe the smooth cover and the wrapped surface. For the bigger size, we may usually use a wrapped surface, and we also have the different reinforcement. Uh, can like if you have a different standard of the working pressure, you can test, and for the different size. For the different size, we have the standard of different reinforcement. So it's according to request. You can tell us your requirements. We will recommend you for the industrial hose.
And these are the small size industrial rubber hoses. We just got a short introduction about the small sizes. Rubber iron hose, rubber oil hose, rubber water hose. It can be smooth cover, and the other one could be close wrapped surface. 20 bar working pressure, bursting pressure is the 60 bar. One package could be 100 meters or 50 meters. Rubber iron hose, rubber oil hose, and welding hose, gasoline hose. And for the bigger size industrial rubber hose from the sizes 1 and 1/4 inch to 8 inch, we produce the industrial rubber hose bigger sizes. Industrial rubber hose with the hard steel hose mandrel. One hard steel hose mandrel, the length is 60 meters. So for the bigger sizes industrial rubber hose, one package could be 60 meters or 20 meters or 30 meters, according to the hose mandrel. Also, according to the hose sizes, we pack the hose with different lengths. For the big sizes like the 8-inch industrial rubber hose, 1 and 1/2 inch, 5/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. For garden hose, we sell the 1/2 inch and the 5/8 inch with very large quantities. And some customers also order the sizes 3/4 inch and 1 inch size. For PVC hoses, because the hose is not very high working pressure, so for the PVC hose is normal use for the home and the constructions. This charge the air or the water.
And this is a PVC garden hose. You can see this is green and the yellow line, and it also the fiber reinforcements, and the inner tube is white. Is the common PVC garden hose. For the PVC garden hose, the size is 1 inch, and the working pressure, the sample is 10 bar, the 145 psi. We pack the PVC garden hose with 10 meters or 90 meters one package. We produce the different colors with yellow, green color. For example, Philippines market with green color green. Garden hose, red garden hose. The popular size for the PVC garden hose is 1/2 inch, and we sell 100 meters or 550 meters to our customers for hoses like the UK, Europe market, and the USA, Philippines, Australia. These markets are very big market for the PVC garden hose. If you are in these countries, you can try these products. is very popular. Customers, they buy the hoses from the garden. Customers, they buy the hoses from the hardware center or markets, hardware markets. For the supermarket, our customers they use hose with package 25 feet, 55 feet with water spray. Um, Gone with the plastic package. When package in our customers distribute the house package to the hardware market, the supermarket. This is the PVC garden house. Um,
Okay, this is the PVC clear transparent hose. This hose is we cut the hose with 10 meters. This one is the single one. This hose is without the braided reinforce. Some customers they use this hose for construction. It's level hose to make sure the construction is on the same level, the same height. Construction level hose. And some customers they also use this hose for the submarine, the breeze. And of course, the hose used for the submarine is very good quality and with the higher working pressure. And this one is the transparent clear hose, construction level hose to discharge the air, water, and the popular size for these hoses are 3/4 inch, 3/8 inch, 5/6 inch, 1/2 inch. For hoses, some few customers ask for the big sizes, and most customers they ask for the thin sizes. PVC clear transparent hose. These hoses are not for the food. We don't produce the food grade hoses, only for the garden usage, for the construction or the industrial applications, not for food. Now this hose could be used to discharge the food grade, like the food liquid. Okay, this simple is the. We also supply the PVC steel wire hose.
Yes, we also have the PVC steel wire hose. The hose is used for suction, discharge water in oil, and this hose could be connected with the camlock connection. Connected the suction water from the with the lower working pressure. If the working pressure is higher, you had better to choose the rubber suction discharge hose. For PVC, spiral hose are okay, but this high working pressure, you had better to choose the rubber one. This is a PVC steel wheel rubber hose, and we also have the PVC lay flat hose. We supply the lay flat hose with 3 high working pressure, 5 bar, 6 bar, 8 bar. The sizes are from 3/4 inch, 1 inch, 1 and 1/2 inch, 1 and 1/4 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4, 5, 6, 8 inch with different working pressure. For the farm customers, could be used for longer working time if you use the PE lay flat hose that is okay for 1 and 2 times, but the working pressure PE lay flat hose is easily after you use some time. Of course, the PVC lay flat hose is much cheaper than PE lay flat hose. We sell the PVC lay flat hose 6 inch, 3 inch with camlocks Type C and Type E. We make the hose assembly to our Australia customers use hoses for the plants because Australia and New Zealand they have big farmer. They use hoses to the irrigation.
And another type of PVC hose is the high pressure PVC spray hose. This hose could be with the 60 bar working pressure or 80 bar working pressure. Of course, we also produce the PVC spray hose with 20 bar working pressure. So for PVC air hose or PVC spray hose, if you need this hose, you could don't worry about the working pressure because your applications under some working pressure. And PVC air hose, PVC spray hose. Okay, that's our short introduction of the PVC hoses.
Except the hydraulic hose, industrial hose, fittings, assemblies, PVC hose, we also have pneumatic tube include the nylon tubes, PU tubes, PE tubes. We don't produce the hoses, but we have partner factory for many years. It's tested, it's good quality. The hoses with the pneumatic tubes, we produce the hoses with the standard SAE J844. This standard DIN 324 in we produce the pneumatic tubes. With these two standards pneumatic tubes, we also supply the pneumatic fittings like PUTC, PUT, PC, different types of pneumatic fittings. This pneumatic fitting assembly with pneumatic tube. These hoses I just introduced. We could also supply the rubber air braided hose with standard as AAJH44 rubber braided hose in air conditioned house, and the radiator hoses for the trunk or car, and sprinkler hoses because we have camlock. We can supply with different material like aluminum camlock and stainless steel camlock, and we have the nylon camlock. We could supply the camlock with stainless steel and PB camlock. We supply the camlock for the different material, different types like type A, B, C, D, E, DC, and DP. These are the camlock types.
And we're from Sinopol's hose factory. And Sinopol was established in 2001 till now more than 20 years. You see, we export hydraulic hoses, industrial rubber hoses, PVC hoses, and fittings. And next, we'll introduce the products one by one. First, we introduce the hydraulic hoses. Okay, now we choose one simple hydraulic hose 1SN. You can see the hose lay line Sino hose 1SN. And for this one, the size is 1/4 inch and the working pressure and Marshall certificate. And this hose is reinforced with one wire braided 1SN and R1, 1SC, R16, R17, R5. These hose structures are same as with one wire braided. And we show our hose brand and its specification on the hose lay line. We sell our customers with our brand Sinopol, and we also could produce the hoses with our customers' brand. We could also produce the hose lay line design service.
Hello everyone to join our live room, and if you are interested in our content and our products, you can leave comments below. Now we are introducing hydraulic hoses, and we for the side of hose we have our own rubber hydraulic rubber hose factory to produce it, and we accept the hydraulic hose fitting. and fitting. We also have the industrial hose, PVC hose, camlock, pneumatic hose fitting, adapter, and clipping machine, cutting machine for all kinds of products. And if you are interested and you have a purchase plan, you can contact us. We will provide you with good quality products and competitive price for you. So just leave comments below, and we have the sales to contact you. And I will introduce the hydraulic hose to Essen. The two action, you can see the logo, our signal post logo, and the grand color is red, and it's also the standard 853 two action. The inner, the DN is 12.5 mm, and SAE 100 R280. And the working pressure is 27.6 MPa. Also have some machine certificates, our machine number, and for the 2SN and the 2SE is also the two steel well braided. Two steel well braided. And you can, our samples have our own machine certificates. And you can see our machine certificate and our machine certificate number in the house later on. You can check the machine certificate from the official website, and this number you can find our machine certificate, and we can design the holiday line with different brand and brand colors. This is 2SN with two-wear reinforcement. 2SN, 2SD R17. These three different standard houses are two steel wear braiding. Okay, this is 2SN.
And next we will choose one simple 4SE. This is the hydraulic spiral hose, high working pressure hydraulic spiral hose 4SP, and this one is the 3/8 inch. And you can see the working pressure and the Masha certificate. And this is our brand Sanopos. And this hose is reinforced with the 4-wire spiral reinforced. We also have 4SH, and 4SP and 4SH are both reinforced with a 4 steel wire spiral reinforced. A hydraulic hose 4SP and 4SH, silent hose 4SP and 4SH. You can see the size 3/8 inch and the Masha certificate the working pressure on the hose surface.
For the steel well spiral, this 4SP and 4SH is for steel well spiral, and look the big size is a big size steel well braided. No, it's big size steel well spiral, and it has the it's not four, it's six. It's six. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six steel well spiral. It may be have a high working pressure and more durable. This is a short sample, and so you can see the working pressure and the Masha certificate for us, and you can design the logo, design and print the SAE 1114 4SH 4SP R17 R15 like this, and also have all the Masha certificate, Masha certificate number. This is a big size 6 steel wear spiral hose sample.
And for hydraulic hoses for 1SN, 2SN, we produce the sizes from 1/4 inch to 2 inch. For small sizes, 1/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 3/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. These small sizes, the hoses we produce soft hose manual, and soft hose manual is PP hose manual. We produce the hose with one soft hose manual. The length for one piece is 150 meters. So this package for the small sizes. The standard length package is 100 meters or 50 meters one package. Our customers could accept the length if the one package the length is between 95 meters or to 105 meters. If our customers could accept the two sides of the length, the price will be a little lower than the standard length.
For the bigger sizes, 1 and 1/3 inch, 1/4 inch, 2 inch. These three bigger sizes will produce the hose with a hard steel hose manual. Package is 40 meters or 20 meters, and we suggest customers to use 20 meters because one package is too heavy, and we had the hose with 40 meters. It's too heavy. It's not convenient for customers to move the hoses. And I will introduce our factory labor test. We can uh, will introduce our factory labor test. Before the production, we will test our material. Material like rubber, steel wheel, we will test the rubber harness and the hand steel, and also test the steel wheel. And we only the steel wheel, rubber, and some material passed the test, and the laboratory signature. The material can put into production. If not good or no profit, maybe the material is give up and not put into the production. And after the hose finished, we test each of the hoses and make sure each piece of the hoses have no defective poison or leakage. If one piece of hoses have some bad effects, we call the hose and refund all the no-way defective point of the hoses to our customers. We sell our products to our customer with good products. This is the hydraulic hose.
We produce hydraulic hose and we also produce the R3, R6, and R5. We'll have a brief introduction of these hoses because for hydraulic hoses, most customers they buy a large quantity for 1SN, 2SN, R2, R1, 4SP, and 4SH. Okay, now we choose one simple R6, and this one is the R6 3/8 inch. You can see the working pressure and the hydraulic hose. Some customers they use the R3, R6 for the multi-purpose rubber hose. And that means this hose is not only we use for the oil, but could also use for the air and water. And this is the R6. This hose, the working pressure is a little higher than the normal industrial rubber hose, like the working pressure 250 psi rubber iron hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose. And this is the R6.
Okay, look at this special one. This is R5. You can see our logos and both the color is white. And go back to the symbols we show. It have the blue, red, orange, yellow, black, brown color. and have our logo. You can design with your logo, and also the SAE standard 100 R5 5/8 inch 60 mm. The working pressure is 10.3 MPa, and also have the marshal certificates. For the R5, the inner tube and layer and the outer cover is fiber reinforcements, fiber braided, and some customers they requested the R5 with a high working temperature. The temperature get up to 150 degrees, and we produce this one. And we also have the different color. Uh, Except the normal black one, we also have the blue one. For the blue one, the working pressure is higher than the standard one. For the standard R5, the uh, working temperature is between 100, and for the blue one, the working pressure may be higher, and it can reach to 150, and for a higher working pressure of applications used for this blue one.
Okay, now we choose this simple. This is the R14. R14, we also call it the Teflon hose. Inner tube is a nylon tube with a stainless steel net. We have the um, we have the Teflon hose with the smooth core tube and the corrugated tube. And for the smooth tube, the different inside and both with a stainless steel wire braided net. And for the Teflon hose, we produce the hose with different thickness. If some customers in their market they use the thinner wall, and we produce the wall thickness according to our customers' request. And for the thin wall thickness, the price will be lower than the thick wall thickness. For example, for the 1 and 1/4 Teflon hose, we produce 1 millimeter wall thickness, and we could also produce 0.75 millimeter for these hoses. If customers need different thickness, we could produce at our customers' request. Okay, this one is the Teflon hose, R14 hose.
Except the hydraulic hose, we also supply the fittings and ferrules. For the hydraulic hose, fittings with different thread like metric, BSP thread, NPT, GIC, and female me fitting and male fitting straight 45 degree, 90 degree in the flange, and the ferrules. We could supply fittings for the braided hose, and we also could supply the fittings for the spiral hoses. For the braided hoses like R1, R2, and for the spiral hose like 4SP, 5H, and we can also supply the fittings, and same for the ferrules. We could supply the separate fitting and ferrules, and we also have the one-piece fitting. Look at this. This is a normal fitting, and this is fitting and ferrule. They have the combined one. Combined one.
And now we choose one fitting. This is the GIC female fitting. And these fittings produced with the carbon steel with the white ink, completed with the different sizes from the 1/4 inch to 2 inch. And this one is the small one. This is the 11/16 inch. And we also supply ferrule. For the ferrule, it can be used in the 1SN and 2SN hoses. We supply hoses for our customers, and we also supply the ferrules and fittings. And for the small one, one half inch female fitting, it can be used in the 1.5 inch hoses. We also supply the flange. We supply the 45-degree and 90-degree flange. We produce the flange with three different working pressure, and it's 3,000 psi, 6,000 psi, and 9,000 psi. We supply different types of flange. According to the working pressure, we also could accept the flange OEM. Some customers they request the flange with a longer tube. We also produce the longer tube and sink the flange part. For the flange part could be thicker than the standard one. Some customers ask for the thickness. We could the flange part thickness can reach up to 45 millimeter, and also the flange part with the longer tube, and it can be inserted into the hoses.
After introduction, the hose and ferrules and fittings. This is handmade. So samples assemblies, the fitting, the ferrule, and the hose is clipped together. On the workshops, we have the clipping machines, and our customers could order the assembly with few meters and with the ferrules and the fittings clipped together. We made holes in our factory with a workshop. The fitting insert into the housing for fitting insert into the housing. And the ferrule we clipped together. This is the finished hose assemblies. You just cut the hose some few meters and clip the fittings and ferrule together. This is the introduction of the hose assembly.
And next, we'll choose a few industrial rubber hoses. And before that, we'll have a short introduction of industrial rubber hoses. We produce the industrial rubber hose with the sizes from 1/4 inch to 1 inch. These small sizes 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 5/8 inch, and 1 inch. These small sizes we produce the hoses with different two types. One is with a smooth cover and the other one is with a rough cover. The both hoses are with 20 bar working pressure. For the small sizes are rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose, and twin welding hose, gasoline hose, and oxygen hoses. And these are the small sizes hoses. We produce a hose with 100 meter one package. The hose cover two different types. One is a smooth cover, the other one is a close wrap cover, and both are 20 bar working pressure. Rubber air hose, rubber oil hose, rubber water hose, and twin welding hose, oxygen hose, gasoline hose. These are the small size rubber hoses.
Okay, after the short introduction, I will introduce the and give the twin welding hose. The popular size of the twin welding hose is 1/4 inch, and we sell the twin welding hose with brass fitting to the USA market. It's very popular at USA markets. We sell the 55, 70 feet, and 100 feet one package with the brass fittings to USA markets. Um, for the normal Triveni hose, and then we have different colors could be produced according to your customer and your market. So normally is green red, blue red, The normal green red and blue red twin riding horse. The very popular size is 1/4 inch. So this is the twin riding horse. We can send you the twin riding horse sample uh, and we also can provide the American type standard fittings. This is twin riding horse. Okay, that's the introduction of the hydraulic horse and pneumatic horse. This is today's live show. This is today's live show. And if you are interested in our products, and you can give us some reply, and we have the person to contact you and send you the quotation and the catalog. Thank you for this.
And thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Bye bye.